What's good? It's your boy Black DJ, aka the Black J. Back with another One Piece chapter reaction. We got One Piece chapter 1116 called Conflict. I think my usual thing is gonna be just to show y'all the cover page. This is the cover page. You got Yamato at one of the holy shrines. And she's just getting medicine and dumplings from Otsuru. I guess like some lunch, and the medicine might be either needed for her or for the journey that she's going on. You see Mount Fuji in the background. You've got that champion sumo guy. Hold on. Sorry about that. You got this champion sumo guy back here. He's now chilling because I guess after Luffy whooped his ass, he's a nicer dude. But yeah, man, let's get into this chapter. Starts off. Where is this even at? Does it not matter? I guess it's just a random island. I think it could be Water 7 actually, because it looks like this is Polly right here. But somebody saying, did he just say that there are world-sinking weapons still out there somewhere? A truth that's too hard to swallow. How can an 800-year-old war be ongoing? No one from back then is even alive today. And you've got Imu walking through the castle. So inside of Pangea Castle is a bunch of flowers everywhere. I think that's either from Sunlight Eve or someone's ability. Imu's got ... and then Imu's staring at a portrait of, I'm guessing, Lily, but she looks just like Vivi. Like, it looks like a portrait of Vivi on the wall. Someone's yelling out, "Why would a war rage on in total secrecy?" I'm guessing this is Imu because the lines are different and it looks like somebody saying this shit angrily. But Imu's yelling out, "Fucking, Vegapunk." In all sincerity, is that Marijoy? No. Alabasta, maybe? I don't know what island they're showing right now. But Vegapunk saying, in all sincerity. Oh, that was Alabasta, because there's, I can't remember his name, but old dude with the curly hair from Alabasta, the one that everybody thought was dead until the end. It's showing him and Karu. They're missing Vivi, and they're putting out missing posters for her. Vegapunk said, though, in all sincerity, I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart, as there's something else I must confess. So they've got the body of Cobra back, and Vivi's not even there to watch her father be buried. But it's hard. Like, they're in like a, looks like an Egyptian, like, what, mausoleum, I think the word is. He's in this like a sarcophagus looking thing. They've got what looks like poneglyph writings, in all honesty, around his tomb. They've got a mural inside of this tomb that has that has Chaka and Pell's devil fruits as the guardians, standing on opposite sides of maybe a sun with three Tomoe, or Tomo, however you say the word. But it's interesting. I know somebody's gonna dissect this and really find out what this means, but this mural definitely means more than just having somewhere to place his portrait during his burial ceremony. Vegapunk says, my goal was always to create an energy source to fuel society's development, and while it remains unfinished, my research has culminated in the Mother Flame. Its power has many practical uses. I am certain that one day this undying energy can be harvested to ensure that the entire world lives in abundance. This breakthrough is marred, however, as a small fragment of the flame was stolen. I take full responsibility for this unfortunate event. The Cypherpole agents are stuck in the middle of the island. Okay, wait, so Vegapunk was saying, I take full responsibility for this unfortunate event. Then the Marines, we go back to her saying, the Cypherpole agents are stuck in the middle of the island. This is bad. They're completely surrounded by flames. Not Stella. Stussy saying, that was quite the tremor. Any idea what's happening, Edison? I guess this is Edison talking about, that spooked me too. The whole gosh darn basement came crashing down here with all the Cypherpole agents in tow. I can't generate any more clouds for the Straw Hat crew. Came crashing down. How is that possible? So you've got... Oh, wait. Did his thing just end, or did another call end? Because it says the gotcha from the ending of a call. You've got all the Marines like knocked the hell out on the ground. Like he cut off a weird section of the lab. But what he cut off just fell to the ground. Like it just fell straight to the ground. You've got S Snake. I was trying to think about her name. I couldn't remember they gave her an actual name. I can't wait for the Seraphim to get names that are better than just S in a code name. You know what I'm saying? But it shows just her right now. It's not showing any other Seraphim. Edison says another monstrous elder must be heading up, and then he says, "Stussy, get yourself out of there." She looks down, shadows on her eyes, darkened out. Edison, is it okay if I let Kaku go free? He said, huh? I don't want him to suffer the consequences of this. Don't worry, I won't let him go after the Straw Hats, and I don't think pursuing them will be his priority anyway. Bruh, I feel bad for Oh, did he just open the door on that man Edison? That's what the exclamation points are. Understood, Stussy. I'm sorry for putting you through all this. It didn't occur to me that they were your friends. Forgive me for making you turn on them. Now this nigga Kaku feeling bad. Despite being torn between both sides, you still rescued us. That inner conflict is proof of your humanity, Stussy. Do as you please. Just find a way to keep on living. That nigga Kaku feeling bad. She's crying, talking about some yes sir. I knew he was going down. I think she knows it as well. So it's gonna be mad sad in all honesty to see that like develop more as he actually dies, in all honesty. Because if she sees his body, it's gonna be worse. But she pretty sure has a general idea and knows what's about to go down with that man's. Vegapunk comes back. He continues by saying, 2 weeks after the flame fragment was stolen, we observed an intense glow emanating from above the kingdom of Lelucia. I later got the news that the entire nation had mysteriously vanished without a trace. Before long, my equipment registered the worldwide earthquakes I mentioned earlier. This might be my pride as a scientist talking, but I was certain of the fact. An ancient weapon did that? Why would someone do that to Lelucia? Only the Mother Flame could supply the immense energy needed to cause this tragedy. So, Vegapunk just confirmed that Uranus is what destroyed Lelucia. Unless there's ancient weapons with other god names or other, named ancient weapons besides the 3 that we know about. But they've just only ever talked about and said anything about 3 ancient weapons. So we know Pluton is under Wano. Shirahoshi is Poseidon. And now we know that Uranus is finally confirmed to be... A lot of folks was theorizing it too. I remember when that chapter dropped, a lot of folks were saying that, that's just going to be, the explosion from that. But it's good to see the actual confirmation from Vegapunk saying that, yeah, that's what happened. And the world government was sending agents constantly to the fucking island so they could keep trying to steal pieces of the Mother Flame to bring back and power the machine. Because whatever the Mother Flame is probably something that Vegapunk stumbled upon. But when the elders realized what he made, they were like, oh yeah, we getting that. That's going to be us. It shows, what's his name? It's the king from damn Dressrosa with the punching ability. But he's saying Lelucia is gone. This is the first we're hearing about this. Hurry and confirm it. Yes, sir. My very own invention was used to power an ancient weapon. The motives and origins of the perpetrators are a mystery to me, but in the end, it all boils down to one hard truth. I am accessory to this act of mass murder. I cannot express how remorseful I am for my part in this. I am truly sorry. And you have Vegapunk completely, prostrating? Yeah, completely prostrate, like, hands to the ground, flat, 90-degree angle, head slammed to the ground. Like, you can tell that this is legit something that's bothered him, and he feels horrible about it. He had no intentional part in powering that ancient weapon, and he absolutely had no intention for what he thought was a free energy source to be potentially used for something that terrible. He's like shaking and everything. Like he feels terrible. But then Vegapunk says, but this proves my theory is plausible. The disaster that flooded the world was man-made. I think it's Baltimore? Vegapunk, it's not your fault. See, everybody can tell already that's not that man's fault. So then you got Kinemon and Momonosuke are fucking big as shit. Like, I knew Kinemon was, like, tall as hell, but Momonosuke is towering over this random Wano citizen. Like, he's big. Pause. But he's saying, huh? Then Pluton is, and Kinemon's saying, shh. You got Tama talking about Lord Momonosuke. No, he's singing Lord Momonosuke. Kinemon is. Tama's just confused. Pulls up on Crocodile. There were once 3 great ancient weapons. It is said that Joy Boy attempted to ensure that they would be passed on to future generations. That begs the question, why? Hasn't the world sunk enough? Such ambiguity makes it hard to brand one side just and the other evil. But the day of answers is coming. That man saying Goku, I think he knows about this shit, and he's stress eating cookies while he's doing it. Because Suru looks at him and she goes, "You're going to choke, you idiot." Vegapunk says, "Consider this a warning. When that time comes, everyone will fear the notion of a sunken world." Okay, more shocked folks. I saw a meme earlier talking about reaction pieces back or something, and it was a bunch of panels of people reacting to the stuff that Vegapunk's been saying. Vegapunk says, "The Void Century is still an enigma, but there are those who know what happened in its entirety." And it shows the new Marine base. Vegapunk says, "Oh no, sing Goku." Akainu says, "Everything. You're going to explain everything, Vegapunk." Yeah, he's mad as fuck because he's in the dark. He's probably starting to realize things that the world government has made him do or he's done are not fitting the bill. You know what I'm saying? So I think that if Akainu switches sides, he's gonna have to get his ass beat. At some point, he's gonna have to get fucking drugged. If not by somebody and make it a satisfaction for everybody to see him get drugged, someone's gonna have to shoot their ones with him for him to be able to be accepted as an okay, we're fucking up the world government person. But Vegapunk says, "I'm referring to the former members of the Pirate King's crew." Oh shit, he has snitched on all them niggas. He said, "Hey, if they roll with that man Roger, they know all this, bro." The Marines are like, huh? Laboon's surprised and yelling out. People yelling, "Pirates know how?" It shows Crocus. He's just sitting there like, shit. Cat's out the bag, you know? Why would pirates know the world's secrets? Why is it showing the Long Arm people? The Long Arm tribe, I think, is like, the tribes they've been showing are probably way more important than we originally realized. But they're saying, why would pirates know the world's secrets? Isn't that dangerous? And then you've got York talking about some, hang on, how is that possible, Stella? How could you have known about me stealing a fragment of the Mother Flame? Oh, you lame ass bitch! I cut off my memory synchronization. It shouldn't have been possible. It should have been impossible. Not only that, but I know for a fact you're a terrible liar and a lousy actor. You were genuinely surprised, right? And this was a flashback. You're talking about, York, this is all you're doing? You got news about Leloucia and took readings? Bruh, this is crazy. I thought all the Cypherpole people coming in and stole one, but it does make more sense that it was York because she knows how it works. So she would just turn off for a little bit, steal it, and call it a day. Marines yelling out, "What does that mean? When? The timeline doesn't add up. You must..." Oh no, this is still York. What does that mean? When? The timeline doesn't add up. You must have known the government's plans. Otherwise, you wouldn't have done all this. You wouldn't have hidden the broadcast snail. Elders, I worked out where the broadcast snail is. Are you certain? Without a doubt, I'm a Vegapunk too. So you've got Saturn interested. You got Mars back in his bird form. You got Nasjuro sitting there. York says the snail is in the Fabrio stratum. Nothing's working. It's the giant again. The Iron Giant is guarding it. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sure they knew our entire lost history, so why? Why would they just fade away without telling a soul? Why didn't they act? Ray-san, haven't you had enough booze? You barely get this way, so I'm old and washed up now. His fucking Rayleigh's ass. Just like Vegapunk here, a blabbering old geezer who's already said too much. Don't be an ass and take it away from the youngsters. Slams his drink down. Says, the thrill is theirs to seek now. Right, Roger? Those who knew the truth just laughed. I hate them so much. And we have a break next week, man. I'm sick right now. So, Oh man, I gotta make this shit quick too. I'm gonna hit it from the top real quick. I'm gonna hit it from the tizop. So we going to just snitch on everybody. I thought he was just snitching on the world government. I didn't realize that man Vegapunk was snitching on even the Roger Pirates, bro. That was crazy. But we already knew that they knew the truth. Like, when Roger found everything and for some reason they still laughed, you know, it really bugs me. Like, I don't know, there's just so much that could have happened and could have been seen on that island. And all I can really think about is, damn, why didn't they... I feel like they may have set up more, but why didn't they set up more to prepare and set people up for success? Like, it seems like the only ones really that have done anything to, you know, guide the future, at least what we've seen so far, is Crocus at the beginning of the Red Line and Rayleigh halfway through. Crocus at the beginning, Rayleigh halfway through. Scopper probably is at the end. Scopper's probably been guarding the end of the Grand Line, I guess. If Rayleigh's in the middle, Crocus at the beginning, Scopper has to be guarding the end of the Grand Line, because Shanks has been roaming and guarding. You feel me? I wish Buggy was involved, but I feel like Roger and that man Buggy wasn't about shit like that, so that's why he never really got him to do it. I caught a dub, nice. But that's why he never really got him thoroughly involved in everything that was going on. I really feel like we're getting close. That is Alabasta. That's sand, not water. I feel really stupid for thinking that. Now that I'm taking a second look. But I think we're getting really close to the Emu reveal. I'd say in the next 5 chapters, I'd say by 11:21, we'll know what Emu looks like. Chaka and Pell, I still think, I talked about this with like my brother, with my friends, I still think that Chaka and Pell's devil fruit are not just, you know, a dog and a fucking bird. Obviously, I think they got to be some kind of mythical thing. And I think relatively soon, they're going to come up with a way for theirs to get awakened properly. Whether it's them just doing something crazy or like during the war, Chopper gives them a fucking rumble ball, a perfected rumble ball, you know, and it turns them up and makes them like go all out. The Mother Flame being stolen is wild. Because when it shows the panels of where the Mother Flame was stolen from, it goes to the next side. The next slide is the building in the center of Egghead that produces the island clouds. And that's why the gacha, when I was like trying to figure out if Edison had hung up, I think Saturn hung up because Saturn was on the phone. So I think Saturn pulled up on Edison and he's about to kill that man. We'll finish that man off. Just like I predicted and thought, Stussy's going to go with that man Kaku. Whether they join a Straw Hat adjacent crew or not is definitely up in the air still. But I feel like they'll be a part of the fleet. They'll definitely be assisting the Straw Hats at the very least. If they don't join something like, Buggy. Like if he doesn't go with Buggy, I can see them doing something like that. The revolutionaries are shocked, but they're really chill about it. I feel like some of the revolutionaries already knew. You've got the general guys, they look pretty calm with all this stuff. You got that girl that came from Lelucia. She's fucking like shocked about it and everything, but a lot of the revolutionaries seem relatively calm. So either they're good at taking bad news or they've discussed it and they already know, and that's why the revolutionaries go so gung-ho. And that's why they don't back down from anything. Also, that'll make a lot of sense. The confirmation of the ancient weapon, gas. I talked about that in details. I don't really gotta even go over that part again. I still think that's fun. I feel horrible for that man Vegapunk. Before I talk any more about ancient weapons or anything else, I do feel really bad for him. That man is just trying to do the best he can. Really, he's trying to make energy for the world. He's trying to turn up. He's a Nikola Tesla. For real. I love how Oda blends and meshes inspirations from real life people. You know, Thomas Edison, Nikola Tesla, Isaac Newton. All these people are kind of like fused into this man Vegapunk. And yeah, he's the greatest mind, so it makes fucking sense. But like, there's so many things about him that are just like, damn. Man, Oda right spot on the nail with it, man. It's crazy. Ooh, scared me. I gotta wrap it up. But yeah, man, I feel terrible for the man. He's trying to do good, and it gets fucked up. Sengoku absolutely knows more than he should. How he knows more than he should, I think that has to do with God's Valley, and if not God's Valley, just him and Garp's relationship. I think Garp knows things from Roger, and he shared them with Sengoku, or maybe Roger shared different things with both of them. He was like, okay, Garp, I know he has a heart. You look after my son Sengoku. Hey, there's some shit that's about to go down. So let me give you a little heads up, just so you can know, so he doesn't maybe go as hard on the next generation. Akainu's hot. This man crushed his cigar. Smoke is like billowing out of his mouth right now. I don't know if that's from the cigar, that's from his devil fruit, but he's hot as hell. This man's mad as hell. I don't know what. Laboon, Crocus, the snitching. You've got what's his name? Old Sandworm slurping up all the damn Marines. Whether he's eating them or just trying to transport them out, I don't fucking know. In all honesty, I'm pretty sure he's just killing them because he wants as little people to know as possible. I think the Gorosei are really in like a panic mode right now. And that makes sense as to why only certain ones of them are kind of actually locking in and focusing. Cause I think the other ones are kind of doing too much. Because you've got him sucking in all the Marines, which is wild. And then you've got, what is it, Mars? Not Mars. Warcury? Yeah, Warcury's chasing after Luffy, Dory, and Brogy. This giant that we've been wondering what he's going to do. And I told y'all last week, I'm pretty sure, that giant is going to do more than we're going to expect. And this motherfucker is guarding something. If he's strong enough to guard something like that snail, that giant is probably stronger than a normal, flesh and blood giant. I would think being a robot, he would be like not as smart, but this giant's looking like he might turn out to be a little bit impressive. I don't think that Najjuro is going to be able to slice through him as easily. I don't think anything that the Gorosei do is really going to be like a one-shot kill. Like, they're probably going to all throw something big at him, and he's just going to, eat that shit. It's going to be really nice to see, and we got to wait at least 2 weeks, and I'm not feeling that. Oh, man. It was a great chapter, though. I say 10 out of 10. I've been loving these chapters. Everybody I talk to about this, I let them know, hey, it's just been heat after heat after heat after heat. It's been so many good chapters. I'm loving it. But, yeah, let's get it. Alright, that's going to be it for the video, man. Y'all be easy, stay hydrated, stay healthy. I appreciate everybody for watching, for coming through. Remember, like, subscribe, share the video if you don't mind. Go ahead, leave a comment. Any theories, any thoughts, any impressions, any tips. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. I'm so new at this, so trying to figure out my vibes, my drive, trying to figure out how I'm going to really get this done. So I'm going to holler at y'all later. Stay hydrated, stay healthy. Peace.